And welcome back to Africa, Taborim. The heat is something we can actually see from this view. It's fantastic looking. It's very hot in this city right now. Despite having so much water, I hope we're still doing fine, right? With the fires then coming out here. So this is the fire station now getting the water there as well. And yeah, it's all about expansion. Two things we need to achieve now is, first of all, our scholars. We need to get to Crown Falls. And the other one is that we want to have this space there also being populated by our glorious African city. And yeah, we can do this right away. I would like to use some of those blocks that we already have, like this one there. And we can then just use them here along the streets. There we have a problem though. So once again, we cannot have parallel bridges, unfortunately. So I will just have to make the double road then continue into this direction here. And the bridge, well, the bridge is one bridge only, unfortunately, as I can't have anything else here. Let's continue this one here. We can, oh, actually, let's take this one here. Very good. Another district. We can build it now with one click. Finally, there we have it. 61 once a timber. It actually cost us quite a lot, but so far so good. And that's it for now. Another district will of course increase our consumption then, but it's still looking fine so far. Let's continue. Select Katima to talk to him. Solve Katima's enigma by finding the correct answer. Taming the towers. And still very much in good humor, Janiho Katima tests you with a riddle. There seems to be something more to the towers of his imperial palace. Each bears an animal representing one of facet of N-Basin identity. And we need to click them in the right order for this one here to work. So what do we have here? Oh, first of all, he's here. Let's have a look. First by the river was the zebra, who startled when the hyena jiggled, who in turn yelped when the hippo erupted from the mud. Then the cheetah slunk through the tall grass and made them all tremble, except for the lion, who slept. This was no matter for a king.
Bit. Let leonine flame herald a new age for Mbesa.
Alrighty, there's the riddle solved. The pyre is lit.
Sadly rather overgrown.
Well, let's get to the next one. The Empress's Bath. So this is something that came intact with Africa itself quite frequently now in Anno, that you have to restore some stuff here with clicking on it. It's not the worst thing, but I think they used it quite too many times there. And select Katima to talk to him, play the N-Basin hymn using using the goats, the next riddle.
Yanehoy! Yanehoy! The goats, they are singing. It is a miracle. A blessing.
Said so, but I've heard court musicians less talented than these wonderful creatures.
Alright, another riddle solved, and now we need to attract elders.
But I'm afraid now we really must get back to work.
Yes, all is fine. My ship is on the way now here to the lighthouse for the next quest, a matter of importance here. And experienced teachers, following the momentarily amusing goat diversion. Katima wishes for a quick return, and he asked me to invite some elders to the town. I think we can do this now, right? We have everything. Yes, very good. So let's get cracking with the upgrading. We get the next one coming up here right away. And where should we start with that? Difficult decision. Perhaps here in the center. And there we got the first elders. Age of community it is. Oh, what is happening now?
Finally come, all been sent. It was but a matter of time.
Maintain the position Her Majesty set out in her letter. Use any means at hand to achieve the necessary result. A personal failure would be unacceptable. I swore to myself I'd never return. Swore it. But how? You? And why are you here?
I have no idea.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Her Majesty has no qualms with free traders. But please, no politicking here. For the Crown has a vested interest in Mbesa.
Let it not be said a guest was made to feel unwelcome in Mbesa, regardless of his bearing. Let him settle, so long as it is not on our land. We shall refrain for the time being and observe.
Alright, and thus we have a new faction in Africa as well.
This city is a magnet for genius.
And a port dealer. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. And Archie's now in the area too. And with Archie, we're actually going to have a military conflict if we go the wrong route. Right, let's have a look. Let's sail to Black and Besan Harbor with one of our battle cruisers. Oh, actually, we have Pharaoh here. Already rather close, so let's sail over there.
Stretches from horizon to horizon. Holding such a dominion is not an easy task, and there are those who yet oppose me. Seek the heralds of Angareb in the Meridian, and of Kidusi and Itoni and Wahadesha.
There are the elephants running around in the town.
Convince them we are better united.
I guess they're just as surprised as I am to finally or to suddenly be entrenched in in a city there, running away. All right, yes, this time we are going to go with or siding with the crown, so Archie. Last time we sided with Katima. This time I wanted to go the other way just to see how it turns out. Perhaps it goes wrong. Perhaps it doesn't. Let's continue though. I want to upgrade a bit more. And yes, we also have unlocked now the mud bricks. That is something we're going to need for settling on new islands as well. Let's also just check real quick. Yes, finally we can also have now the last share of this beautiful island there. Lord Dragon City it is called then. And Charity.
Familiar face. Splendid.
Also another one. And we're going to need that quite soon.
Have much to discuss.
Very good. The tractor test we don't need.
I wrote often enough, but communications in this land seem haphazard.
Nothing else to say here for now.
Very well. Although I fear I know the outcome, let us nonetheless be civil and prepare a banquet.
A banquet?
No
I'm all in for that.
Complete, if not suitably tapestried.
We need to deliver now 5 tons of tapestries and 5 tons of dried meat for this banquet.
Dishes are plenty.
And
Let Sir Blake know the bounty of Embesa.
I'm going to do something else in the meantime. I'm going to move my timber production up here of Tabarim because first of all, I'm going to need a bit more timber than what we have so far. And second of all, we're going to have the city here at some point, right? I don't want to have some monster timber being chopped down in the middle of the town. And there we got the first 3 of them. We might actually make it a 4th one. Very good. So 4 more. Of course, it takes a bit of time now for them to activate. So we are still going to keep those 3 here working for us in the meantime. And we can continue thus with, well, upgrading a few more of these people here to elders. There we got another block of it. And yep, tapestries. Dried meat is something we can now easily have already. But the tapestries, that is a bit of a different agenda right away. We do need indigo for that. Well, we don't have that in Tabarim. And this is where this island here especially comes into play. Where we do have the indigo and the honey that we're also going to need then. 7 more minutes, then we can take it over. What I can do though, hopefully in the meantime, is having the mud bricks. Yes, we have the Tef fertility. And we do need the clay collector. That actually needs... Oh, it needs a river slot.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Again. We still have... Oh, we have 1 more slot up here. I'm not going to use this slot because, you know, it's just going to be the city here. And it's producing every 15 seconds though. So it's very, very fast. We don't need more of them than 1, I hope so. So let's build it here. And have also another warehouse then right here.
Ship under attack.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. My ship is under attack. First of all, why do I have a schooner up here? Oh, it was when the exploration started. In the first one. And there we have it. It's being destroyed though now. So nothing I can do about it. And doesn't matter though. It's just a small schooner that we use for a bit of exploration. And this is true of all buildings that need to be placed beside the river. They can be accessed from either shore. Yeah, very good. There we have that now. This is one thing though. 15 seconds is a quite quick time. So there's not a short time. There's not that much. And the tap farm, we actually need 4 of them. Right? in order to keep up with the clay collector there. And then we can have 4, oh god, of the brick dry house. And I'm not doing that, not that much. So the Taff farm will be the only thing for now. And I think, oh god, I can already see where this is going. 168 fields. There is no way we can do this, unfortunately. So I will need to do this somewhere else. I think this one here still has some canals. Yes, this one here we can still use for some irrigation. Let's actually, get rid of that Wanzer timber forester there again and use the canals that we have in order to get our fertility up. And this is something that we really have to do, because I do want and I do need those farms for the mud bricks. The warehouse can actually stay here.
The people celebrate your leadership.
As they should. Alrighty, there we got the Taff farms now. Very good. Do they actually... No, they still only require the shepherds though, right? 2 of them. I like how you have to plan ahead there with the irrigation system. It's truly incredible. And we do need still... We can... Yeah, most likely squeeze in 2 here then as well. Let's try this one. So one is going to be up here. And one is going to be up here. Very good. 4 of them are working for us now. That's going to be a lot of mud bricks. Let's build off all of them and then the brick houses. If we want to squeeze them in here, then we would have the space. But no, I'm not doing that because we do need that space here for the Wanzer timber. I do need that Wanzer timber.
There is tea by the door if you want.
And they can deliver that, but that's a long distance. Let's have another warehouse here. Why we can build it here? Because, well, basically we do have the shoreline here for some additional salt works then. Alrighty, let's just have a look. Also, we have some optional quests now in the background. I know, though, that these quests here are quite stressful. 3 hearts as 1. This is primarily introducing us to the factions of Africa. I'm not doing it now, so we are rather focusing right now on the main quest and building Taborim. We got a resident quest here, though. So, Kurat is displeased at the sparseness of church decorations and asks you to bring gold. What? She wants 40 tons of gold for a random reward that is most likely crap again, but 40 tons? I don't think we have any gold bars because we are using the gold ore directly. Let's just check this one out. Oh, we have the 40 tons. Very good. Let's get a fast ship there. Mosquito, Great Eastern. Let's use this one. And by the way, we should be building more ships. Let's get some more huge colliers out there. Another 2 more Great Easterns and a tourism ship. I think we are done with the battleships for now. Let's also continue with upgrading a bit. I love these elder towns there. So we're just going to finish those here in the center now. And since we do have now quite a lot of elders, first of all, no commute pier. I was so looking forward to if we could have one here, but unfortunately not. What we do have here is the paved roads. Righto. Looking forward to the paved roads at least. I'm so glad they did this one here. And that we can do it. But here we do have something. Let's use those juniper trees. And some of these smaller shedyettes for the horses. I know that horses like these. Let's have a few of them out there. In this town center. Just fantastic. Such a beautiful, lovely town with all these colorful houses. Quite a lot of people on the streets there too. Fine, fine, fine. And yep, it's all about the gold. So let's get the gold over here to Mbesa. The ship is ready for that. I'm quite surprised that we have so much gold actually. And this one goes now to Mbesa, to Taborim. And now it's all about conquering. Let's just see what we can do with these islands here. Righto, Lord Dragon City. Thank you, Princess Ching, for taking care of this island for us. But it's ours now. That feels good. We have a lot of river slots here. 3. This is good. I'm not going to have a city here. And, oh, she's got some good items there as well. A gorilla. And the good thing is we also don't need to invest any mud bricks into it, right? We have, let's see, some resources there. The Wansa timber. Let's get some more of that. Oh, we have a lot of Wansa timber right now. And let's get that to Lord Dragon City. With the bigger town, Charity, we still need one more share. There it is. And now 10 minutes. And then we do have this next one. He's alarmed that we could take over this island. By the way, what has Princess Jing done for the takeover? Nah, we're still at peace because we have the non-aggression pact, right? She's not doing anything against us right now. With Hugo, we might do the same thing. 5 hours non-aggression pact. Thank you very much for that. He's still not going alliance because we still haven't finished the quest. And it's a good thing that we haven't finished the quest yet, because taking over the island will take a serious blow to the relationship with him. If we would have achieved the alliance and we would do it now, we would break the alliance inevitably and would have to, I don't know how we can get back to alliance then. Right? Because I know alliance is only possible with him with the quest line.
Competitor's island is under siege.
So this is something that we need to keep in mind here. While that is happening, the ship is on its way. Yeah, let's just continue here. Do we have some new service buildings? I'm pretty sure we have. We have now the town hall that we can then use as well. That we should be using then, by the way, for some special items that we can have. The pipe maker. And yeah, that's it for now. Those guys here. Hello. Tapestries. That's the important thing right now. We have the indigo now in the Lord Dragon City. And then we can get the tapestries up. And hopefully the scholars soon.
Ship.
And yes, there they are now. The brickworks are working, so the mud brick is flowing in. I don't know, this is not such a good name for it, but mud bricks it is. Oh, let's also just see what she's dropped there. 50 tons of mud bricks she's also got for us. Isn't that genius? Another 50 tons. We have a lot of them now. 100 tons, over 100 tons actually here in the Lord Dragon City. It's also a fully upgraded warehouse, by the way. Interesting. She really upgraded to the maximum there. And in this case here, well, we need to get cracking now with some additional production. I still don't have the commute pier, unfortunately, so a small town will be needed here before we can do anything else. Then we got the river slot, so I can already see that
under attack.
We will be having our... Oh, wait a second, we actually have 2 irrigation slots set, but one of them I need for the clay anyway. So this one here is for irrigation. There is the city, and down here we can have another irrigation system then working for us. Once again, Princess Jing asks if she can settle here, so I think the mod is not working in Africa or in Arctic and the DLC. So let's just see what happens when I decline this one.
My impression of you is unfair.
She's actually backing off. This is fantastic. We should be getting over there as quickly as possible. The mud bricks are coming in now. Other than that, you know, we would have lost this island here now, and I can't afford that, of course. The gold has arrived now too. Let's just have a look at that. 40 tons of gold. Let's get into Tabarim there with the gold to finish this quest too. While the ship is now on its way with the resources on this island there, we continue here with some Wansa woodcutters. I think 3 of them should be fine since this is a production island primarily. Yes, Sean, give you that money. It's peanuts for us at this point. We are at 43 million credits, so money will not be playing a role anymore at this point. And then we got the Wansa. And yep, we do need still a smaller town here for the town. Lucky, they don't really need any food. So we can just build them happily if we want to, without providing them any food. Let's just have the harbor area then in this area, and here we can then have some of these blocks there. And this is really just all for the work force that we're going to need here. And hopefully we have a commute pier at some point in Africa there too, which is basically... which would be amazing, because then we could use the workforce from Tabarim for all the production chains here. Let's build this one, and the first workforce is coming in now too. Right, they will have now to settle here and, well, get these here to work. That's going to take quite some time, but I can still take the Wansa timber over, right? We got quite a lot of that, and oh, there was a fire in Tabarim. Let's rebuild them. The problem is, in this case here, we do have the fire station, but of course, it's not having enough water, right? So here we can definitely have another fire station. Up here, getting the canal up there. Oh boy. Oh, wait a second. This should be working, right? If we have it here. And up here, beside the canal. Please tell me that this is working. It is working. Does it exceed the limit now? No, it does not. Very good. So we actually have the fire station here now working for us as well. So building a fire station beside the canal does not increase the capacity or, you know, consume capacity. The goal should be in now. Yes. And what do you give me for? A tea selector. Tea spicer productivity 20%. And instead of hibiscus, the building process is linseed. Alrighty, tea spicer doesn't need hibiscus anymore. I guess in one universe it might be making the game easier for me. And yep, also the next island, let's actually settle on this now. We can do this. Lepna Chimera, we have now 2 under our control. And so sorry, Hugo. Let's see if this doesn't backslash to us with the takeover.
Another player has had their island seized.
And here we got now Hellbrunn.
Feel the soil
Look at that. We lost 40 reputation with him, but we're still at 60.
Well said.
Right, with a bit of money, everything is coming together again. Also got some nice items here for the trade units, and we should be getting a ship over there. Let's use my Great Eastern right away with the Wansa Timber. Let's make it full. And yeah, we can have a lot of that and some of these mud bricks that we also have. And perhaps... No, that's it. On the way now, and as we can see here, also these productions are starting for us. Very good. Very good indeed. Beautiful island there.